Welcome, Warcraft 2 fans, to Startale versus Team Dynasty Lux. Today's game happening on the 3rd of March 2023, a tournament put together by Terrible Term the Torah and run by Duda Curtains. Big shout out to the X-Man and to Terrorcon from Clan Absolute Synergy, and of course the Trogalart. So I didn't quite see who was whom, but down here at the 5 o'clock spot, it's the purple player. Purple has a pretty good spot. Well, the small 9, not a very good spot indeed. The small 9 most likely going to duel up at the 9 o'clock position. Will it scout the 11 o'clock position before it chooses to do exactly that? And has this locked up on me? Oh my gosh. Oh no, it hasn't. But I'll make sure to turn this up to HD settings. Okay, good. Everyone always makes fun of my video quality, so I need to make sure my stolen pirated video quality from U83IO3P's YouTube channel is of the highest quality. And that's gonna be a blacksmith here from our hero, and up here it is the duel. Still don't know whom is whom, but I'm sure U83IO3P will forget himself and need to check. Or not. So starting right away with that town hall, and then adding a barracks. Likely going to be a blacksmith up here as well, either next to the barracks. And yes, indeed, that's exactly where it goes. And then we'll see a lumber mill. And there's the lumber mill to complete the trifecta of buildings required to build your defensive catapult. Meanwhile, the first grunt is about to be out, and that's going to scout around most likely to the 9 o'clock position first, so it'll realize that his opponent is doing the old duel, and will he decide to counter duel, or shall he go for the offensive duel buster build of death? Here comes the first grunt, gonna find the peon. And that's not only going to deny the red player a little bit of scouting information, but it also going to deny his own scouting information for a little bit, as these grunts wackily go chasing after this peon. So one first blood scout peon has been taken down, and the red player is going to have to fly blind. But he has Warcraft 2, U83 out of 3P says red should win. He thinks that red is the superior player indeed. Both these players are some high class, awesome Warcraft 2 players, so don't really have an opinion one way or the other on who is to win. The purple probably had a better spot. Here comes the attack. He knows his opponent is doing the duel, so what is he going to do in response? The purple player could either counter duel, or it looks like it's an aggressive, offensive play that he's going to be sticking to. No expansions for the purple player. A peon makes its way up here and perhaps builds himself barracks. And indeed, that's what he likes to do. A catapult now launching catapults, a fiery hack down on these attacking grunts, and gets one kill before it is forced to retreat. Meanwhile, down at the small 9 o'clock position, it's only a matter of time before reinforcements arrive. A catapult being cooked up at the home base here, 5 o'clock position, and of course, a barracks about to start cooking catapults out at the 9 o'clock spot. So pretty soon we're going to see a lot of hot action in this wiki Warcraft 2. So Sly Swabity wants to know who U83IO3P is rooting for, and of course, he's rooting for red. But both of these players are such good Warcraft 2 players. Startale has, of course, the infamous beautiful beard, and Lux has the blood of the Irish in him. So both players very good at wiki Warcraft 2. All right, here comes a catapult. He's gonna be going the wrong way. Why you got us lost in these trees here? What are you doing there? And they're gonna have to start pushing their catapult the other way. And meanwhile, on fire is the tower of that offensiveness. So not perhaps the best place to position that tower without catapult support. Finger wag at that purple player. Good defense here so far from red. Maybe you had 3P's predictions could be sound. And look here, even a barracks being popped out on the outside of the base. And meanwhile, a dual assault from both of these catapults. But there's a nice catapult shot. Raining fiery doom on that catapult. And even though this one at the small 9 has been quite successful so far, we do see the advantage slightly in the favor of the red player, as his first berserker barrage of catapult blasts was able to quickly take out that initial 9 o'clock assault. This here catapulted the small 9, very vulnerable. And it just at the nick of the time, he's able to move back, and now we have a catapult duel, ladies and gentlemen. It is officially a catapult duel, or not, as the catapult decides he's going to move around to the 9 o'clock position. But this one brave assault coming to take on 2 catapults, that's not really what you want to do in the world of Warcraft 2, because 2 catapult blasts is enough to completely knock off the wheels off of a catapult, as the earlier 9 o'clock catapult did see. And here's another assault here from the second small 9 catapult, making it way to join forces. And now we see 3 catapults versus 2, but Ogre Mound technology is there. Grunts about to be produced. Both of these things make it very hazardous for offensive catapults to stay alive. He does have 3 guard towers there, but still you can see where the Grunt's still having a little bit of success dealing damage to these catapults. Whoa! Nice job doing attack ground. That purple player eating up that catapult with a great attack ground assault, and discovering right where he thought that the red player would lay down his artillery fire and able to destroy an oncoming catapult. So tier number 3, however, for the red player, as he brushes off this assault and moves straight on up to tier number 3. And tier number 3 is exactly what the purple player is going to have. Both of these players such huge names in the wiki world of war, wiki Warcraft 2, that I really couldn't tell you exactly who's going to win. I could tell you that I'm at the edge of my seat, and it's a comfortable seat, but gosh darn it, I have to sit at the edge of it because don't know who is going to win. Level 2 catapult, says Sub School 5. Nice catch. LOL, says Why Swabity. Boy, these guys are really some good wiki Warcraft 2 commentators, and I really appreciate them. And UD3 out 3P, who has not given me permission to take these games, but I'm stealing them anyway, and I'm reading your comments, Why Swabity. So thank you, Why Swabity, for commentating with me. Ooh, look at how the ogres can, despite 3 towers, creep on up and punch that catapult right in the sockets of its wheel, whatever. The sprockets, I should say. Alright, Bloodlust about to have arrived for the purple player. He's been really showing U83 out of 3P that he knows Warcraft 2 as well. And the red player about to hit Bloodlust himself. So this game's heating on up. And an exciting time to be watching Warcraft 2. Don't know who's going to win, the red or the purple. Startale or Team Dynasty Lux. Don't know which color is which. And actually, before Bloodlust arrives, Red's gonna be taking a risky attack here, trying to clear away some of these towers, but not exactly what he had hoped to see, as there is plenty of purple ogres there. And now Bloodlust has now arrived for the red player. Purple player should soon follow with his own Bloodlust. And indeed, he doesn't quite yet. But a little bit of combined action with those guard towers and such, able to clean up the Bloodlust ogres. And Bloodlust has arrived for him, baby. Woo! As he now begins his own assault. But Death and Decay. Gonna make these outdated catapults a little bit outdated indeed. Still, there's one defensive catapult there. The heat has definitely ratcheted it up on the red defending player, which I definitely know. Oh, wow! Look at the red has snuck in to the purple base with two bloodlusted ogres to put that nail in the coffin. U83IO3P was right. The purple player focusing so much on his attack, he forgot to do a little bit of defense. And now two bloodlusted ogres was able to do so. Startale able to take on Team Dynasty Lux. Both of these players, King Mage is what Startale used to be known. Lux is a great Warcraft 2 player. I would have put him ahead of Startale, but it looks like Startale is going to be taking this game with the clever 2 Ogre Army Assault. And their sub school says GG Red. Nice peon kills by Red, says Sly Suavity. And all the way, it's a very big special announcement. Sly Suavity is having stew, by the way. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks for letting us know. That's pretty awesome. And Sub School is going to have chips and a sandwich. Whoop, whoop. Big news. Got to hit the front lines. Burnt pages with that kind of junk like that. Anyway, here comes another 2 Ogre Army Assault. Gonna take out the peons of purple, which most likely would be Lux. Lux is still hammering at the front door. He has that technology advantage of the Death and Decay, but his Ogre Army Assault has been now overwhelmed. His economy. There's the GG by Lux. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time. Shout out to X Manor. Shout out to Troglodyte. Shout out to Terracon for playing Absolute Synergy. Special thank you to U83 Special thanks to Tora. Special thanks to Dude Curtain. And let's close the curtains. Good night. GG. Good night. Wiki Warcraft 2. Peace out, homies.